Are you recording?
Yes, but your head's not in it.
Oh, I'm thinking on here.
There you go.
All right. This is our second sonogram. It is the 30th of July, 2012. 1 month from her birthday. The day she discovered, right?
Yeah.
The day that we discovered we were pregnant.
I'm 8 weeks, 6 days.
So the big 9 weeks starts tomorrow. And at that point, it will be the size of a grape. Right now it's like a big jelly bean, I guess. So we're just getting our second ultrasound and seeing on the big screen here what it's going to look like. And Mommy's here. She's behind the camera. We invited her for her first time. Say hey.
So when I speak today, I'm going to be speaking to the kids. I know you're an ultrasound expert with all the ultrasounds you had during your pregnancies.
Not a single one.
Right. So I need not explain it.
You don't need to talk to me.
Right. So now the fetus is nearing an inch long. It's 2.41 centimeters. You guys probably recall that 2.54 would be an inch. And look, it's equating to even more than 8 weeks and 6 days, 9 weeks and 1 day. So
wow.
A little ahead, so that's good. We'd rather have our kids be above average than below, wouldn't we?
Yeah. As teachers, yeah.
Get our heart rate on here and held steady.
Oh, wow. That's a faster heartbeat than last time.
It should be.
Oh, wow.
She's been doing her reading.
Oh, man, you can actually see a lot more detail in the... Oh, wow.
They do grow now. So.
Yeah. I read that, but now I'm seeing it.
Right.
Oh, cool.
After they're born, they're going to want to eat every day, too.
Just all these tips, I'm taking notes, yes.
Have to change diapers at least once per day. Heart rate's 174 this time. That's normal. Should be greater than 140 and less than 180 to 200. What did we have before? 120 or something? 120?
Yeah, the average was off because we got one false rating.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And so basically you can think of most of this as intestine out here. The uterus is the rounded area, the black oval or black circles known as the gestational sac, and of course the fetus from what we call crown to rump is here. This would be early umbilical cord. So you still don't end up seeing like fine details like you would see in an embryology book, but you certainly get the idea that fetus has grown substantially. I think it was only 5 millimeters last time we looked.
It was, yeah.
So like tripled or quadrupled in size, which is very typical. Sometimes we get lucky. I don't know if we will here or not, because you know what's the saying? The watched pot never boils, or something like that. But sometimes we'll get lucky and we'll see a little bit of our early fetal movements. They just kind of wiggle around a little bit. If we do, we see it. If we don't, it doesn't mean anything bad. Maybe not today.
It's nap time.
Nap time. The dark areas up here where the brain and central nervous system begin development. So everything that we would expect. I think we can see like a little bud of leg down here. You've been looking online at any of the pictures of what things should look like?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Okay. So again, just short of an inch long, heart rate 174, measuring a little bit, you know, a couple days ahead of where you should be, which is fine.
Okay.
And so that's why it'll look like there's a due date change, even though there's really not a due date change. Okay. Perfect.
Size of a grape?
You've got a perfect baby.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
We've been calling him Jelly Bean.
Yeah.
It's time for a new name.
I was going to say, you're going to have to switch it up each time.
Thank
Excited?
you.
You're welcome. What kind of questions you guys have?
Oh gosh, I'm sure I had some, and now I don't remember any.
Well, you know, your mother-in-law can probably tell you that as the pregnancy goes on, you will develop some type of placenta brain where the blood flow goes mostly to the placenta and not so much to your brain. So being the intelligent woman that you are, that'll slip away from you for a while.
She's
I'm already
already using that
Mandy.
excuse. We're letting her use it.
It'll slip away and you'll become just an average citizen.
Awesome.
Mere
Drop in
mortal.
IQ. Next awesome pregnancy symptom.